Look outside right now, you'll see in some parts it's just the raindrops that are left right there on our camera, and the rain has moved out. But whatever is left still coming down from the sky, Aaron, it is loud.
It has been very noisy, and we were talking about earlier this morning, Joe, during our morning newscast, that it was the damaging winds I was most concerned with across our area, and that's where we've seen the most damage. I've seen reports various across our area, from Douglas County, areas near Linwood, Kansas, extending now near Belton, where they have power outages. A lot of wind damage, anywhere from power lines down to tree limbs that are down. Maybe some of your fences in your backyard have been knocked over. Just continuing to get new updates as we're moving into the early afternoon hours now, and it is just raining buckets right now. This is a live look on our KB Complete City camera right over downtown Kansas City, as we have good thunderstorms over the city, but areas south and east of the immediate metro, that's where I have the most concern here for the short term. Where you see this line and the bright red and orange shading, that's where we have not only hefty amounts of rain that are falling, but we have strong winds, wind gusts over 60 miles an hour potential, with this leading edge that's now moving its way right into areas of 50 highway here on the Missouri side of the state line. So the newest updates in terms of severe thunderstorm warnings continuing for Bates, Cass, Henry, and Johnson County, Missouri until 12:45. And we're going to continue to keep an eye on this leading edge, because that's where we have the most powerful winds and the potential here ahead of this thunderstorm complex of seeing additional power issues, power outages, additional tree limbs down, power lines that could be impacted as this storm system continues to move its way off to the east. So I have the newest storm track on this for you here as we're moving through about 12:24 Odessa, moving through areas near Warrensburg. About 12:43, that will put it in Clinton, Missouri, just before 1 o'clock this afternoon. Again, certainly you may already have thunderstorms for some of those locations, but that's when I'm expecting the heaviest wind with this leading edge that's moving through. Now, the majority of these thunderstorms now shifting to the Missouri side of the state line. So this is where we're going to keep a close eye on these thunderstorms here for the next couple of hours. I do still have a few stragglers here along I-35 from Paola Gardner near Olathe, and I expect that will continue heading into this afternoon as well. Here's the very newest update of your Storm Track 5 forecast track as we're moving towards later this afternoon. Brett Anthony will be keeping a very close eye on the radar, especially east of Kansas City by late afternoon into the early evening rush hour through 5 o'clock. By 7 to 8, by the time the sun is setting, we could certainly still have some leftover rain, but it won't be of the magnitude in terms of gusty, damaging winds like we're seeing now. We'll continue to keep an eye on those temperatures falling from that high of 65 earlier this morning. As we're moving towards tomorrow, the sunshine is back, highs in the upper 60s, and smooth sailing here heading into midweek. But before you sail right into the rest of the work week, let me show you the updates to your Security Bank 7-day forecast. I do have some isolated rain on the way for Thursday, but check out Friday. I think we'll see better chances of rain to end the work week, and a cool down as well. From highs in the 70s and 80s just a couple of days ago to highs in the 50s by the end of the work week. That's going to feel different. Certainly sweatshirts and jacket weather for sure. An early sneak peek looking ahead to the weekend. It looks right now like it'll be pretty good, but certainly chilly, Joe, on Saturday morning.
All right, Aaron, thank you so much.